It's 91 degrees here. I can imagine what it's like. And of course, my dolphin stuff is set up next to a window, so I can't face this way. So enjoy this light on the side of my face. What's up, fans? So this is the final training camp battle video. So I'm going to do in this video, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to review the safeties. I'm going to review the whole team and the whole camp battle situation, give you guys a breakdown of what I think is the most important, what positions, give you guys a rough idea and all that stuff. Then I'm going to get you guys comment of the day. Comment of the day kind of has a little bit of a subject of what a lot of the other Dolphin YouTubers are talking about, so I kind of threw it in this video because I got a big video planned for you guys on Friday. And then I'm going to talk about the radio show that's going on later today. Later today, guys. And then, talk about the 21st. What's happening on the 21st? What? I don't know. So let's jump right into this and let's talk about safeties. Slide over, pop them up. So on the team right now, we have 6 safeties. I'm going to put, obviously, Bobby McCain in there because he's being trained to be a safety, and there's talks. Again, I'm going to break down that stuff. I'm going to really talk about that camp battle situation. So we got Walt Aikens, who has been with the team for a good amount of years. He is, in all honesty, my honest opinion, Walt Aikens is the backbone of the special teams. Walt Aikens is the guy who's always getting down there making the tackles, the guy who's always making those stops. So Walt Aikens, even if he's not a starter, he is very viable to this team as a special teamer. And if you know anything about football, special teams is incredibly, incredibly important. Then we got our boy Mika Fitzpatrick. Obviously, I don't have to say much about him. He's Mr. Everything. He's Mr. Swiss Army knife of the defense. He knows and does everything. They got Montre Hardage, who's the undrafted rookie. A lot of you guys during my cornerbacks video were asking me, where's Montre Hardage? He's a safety. He's playing safety on the team. So that's where he is. I'm hearing very good things about him. Rashad Jones. There's been that whole stupid debate during the offseason about Rashad Jones. Is he going to get traded? He's not following the Dolphins' Instagram anymore. Oh, my God. He's not at OTAs and minicamp, which aren't mandatory. But then all of a sudden he was at mandatory minicamp, and then the whole Rashad Jones thing was completely blown out of proportion, and I could tell that like Brian Flores was probably just laughing when he wasn't in front of the media because him and Rashad Jones have a mutual respect, a mutual understanding, and they're just moving forward and continuing. TJ McDonald. Essentially, Rashad Jones and TJ McDonald, both strong safeties, but both played safety last year and the year before, kind of struggled because we needed a free safety to cover the back of the field while one of them was playing at the line of scrimmage. Kind of bit us in the ass a little bit. And then you got Maurice Smith, who's been with the team a lot. He's a very viable backup. He has a lot of work to do. And then, like I said, at the bottom, we got Bobby McCain, who this whole offseason has been training at safety. And I'm hearing that could be a possibility. It could be a possibility. So that is the roster of safeties we got. Again, there might be some corners that could play safety and vice versa. But that's the safeties that I think are pretty much going to be playing safety on this team. And again, I'm throwing Bobby McCain in there because there's the whole talk about Mika Fitzpatrick playing corner, slot corner. He was very, very good in slot corner last year. He ranked like top 5 in the league last year as a slot corner. So that's why I have Bobby McCain back there. There's that whole fluidity. In one of my live streams, I talked about the whole fluidity. I talked about how the defense, there's going to be players that will be playing in different positions and defensive linemen standing up, not going down. At some points, we might not even have any defensive linemen with their hand in the ground to mess with not only offensive coordinator, but the quarterback. You got to think that Sam Darnold is going to line up, right? And he's going to look. He's only been playing for 2 years. Even, Baker Mayfield, some of these, Josh Allen, they're going to line up behind center, look up, and they're not going to be able to decipher. Or they're going to be like, oh, Bobby McCain, Mika Fitzpatrick's at the line of scrimmage, which means that they're blitzing because he thinks that Mika's going to be playing safety. Or he's like, oh, Mika's at the line of scrimmage, which means Mika is playing slot corner because there's the whole talk about who's playing what, and they could just switch it up, mess with the quarterback's mind or mess with the offense coordinator's mind because they look at the defense, they think one thing, they set an audible, and they audible right into what the Dolphins defense wants to do. So that's why the whole fluidity of the safeties and everything is just, it's really, really like good, and it's going to really mess with people. When it comes to the depth chart, I have a rover in there. And essentially what a rover is it's a guy who's all over the field, right? So you got free safety, strong safety, and then I got a rover. You'll see when I talk about it, well, when I pop up the depth chart, I'll talk about it. So let's just pop it up. And then you see that I have Bobby McCain starting at free safety. Now, like I said, as of right now, it seems like they're really, really comfortable and they're really, really happy with Bobby McCain playing free safety. So I kind of like the idea. I kind of like him back there. I like, he's more of a zone guy. He kind of got beat a lot in man coverage. So I like the idea of having him back there, and the fact that they're really pushing for it. As of right now, because training camp starts literally Sunday for the rookies, Wednesdays for the vets. As of right now, I'm going to put him at free safety. Could change. They could be just messing with the media. The media could be messing with the fans because they got it wrong. But as of right now, I have Bobby McCain at free safety. I got Rashad Jones starting at strong safety. Come on. You can't. Now, with TJ McDonald behind Rashad Jones, this is what I'm hearing. I heard it from Barry Jackson. I heard it from Armando Salguero. I heard it from Omar Kelly. I heard it from Safi Dean. I heard it from all of them, that what they want to do is they want to have Bobby McCain playing free safety so they can interchange Rashad Jones and TJ McDonald for certain packages, and keeping them fresh and keeping that constant pressure at safety and keeping all that pressure. So that's what I'm hearing, and that's where my depth chart came from. So like I said, you got McCain starting free safety, and you got Rashad Jones, and then McDonald backing him up. But it's not like a 1-2, like your first string, you're going to be in the whole game, and McDonald, if Rashad Jones gets hurt, you go in. No. Like I said, this whole defense has that fluidity to it where people will be in, they might have 3 safeties. They might have McCain, Jones, and McDonald in, And then I got Maurice Smith backing up McCain because Maurice Smith has, like I said, he's been with the team for a while and he's been very steady, good backup. Now, when it comes to the rover, you can see the rover. I have Mika Fitzpatrick there, and essentially he's all over the place. Now, like I said, as of right now, I don't know what the defense is going to be doing nor look like. So a lot of especially at linebacker, especially at defensive line, all those positions, it was very like, I'll give you guys my best guess. I'll give you guys my best educated guess off of what I'm hearing, what they're doing in minicamp, OTAs, all that stuff. So with the rover, I got Fitz and I got Walt Aikens behind him. Again, this could change when we start to see what actually is going to happen. But again, this is just my base. This is just to give you guys an idea of how it's going to work. At one point, Fitz, McCain, Jones, and McDaniel will be on the field at the same time. I'm telling you this. That will happen. So just to give you an idea, like I said, that's my depth chart. In a whole, that completes my series of the Miami Dolphins training camp battle. When I look back at the team and I look at the battles that I talked about, the ones that intrigued me the most, obviously, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Josh Rosen. We all want to know who's going to be the starting quarterback. We all want to know who's going to be the future of the team. We all want to know what's going on. Is Rosen good enough to beat out Fitzpatrick to be the future of the team? Or is he not good enough and he needs to sit a little bit behind Fitzpatrick? And then if Fitzpatrick struggles, which we've seen it before, not saying it's definitely going to happen, but we've seen it before, will Rosen come in and start to play and do his thing and finally grow with this team? Maybe he just needed a change of players or scheme. So there's that. Offensive line and defensive line are incredibly important to me. To win games, you need this offense and defensive line to produce. You got to run the ball to lead to play action, and you also need to give the quarterback time to throw the ball. Defensive line, you got to get after the quarterback. You have to stop the run, which then forces them to a one-dimensional offense, and then you need to get after the quarterback. The quarterback can't have time in the pocket, and the quarterback can't have time to run around, because then the play breaks down, the wide receivers run and do what they want, and then all of a sudden the corners and the safeties look like they're not good at their job when they how long can you cover a wide receiver for? You can't cover a wide receiver for 8 seconds. So if we can't get after the quarterback and if we can't stop the run to make him one-dimensional, it's going to be hard to win some games. So those are the like real positions that are really the battles that I'm really intrigued with. Like wide receiver and running back, I kind of have an idea, and I kind of like where they're at. Corner and safety, I want to see what's going on opposite Xavier Howard at the boundary. Safety, I'm not worried about safety. I think we're pretty good at safety. Linebacker, I want to see what they do in pads. And tight end, I want to see if Gesicki can actually step up and become the tight end that we hope he can be, But, in a whole, that's what the team is going to look like. That's what it's going to happen. Those are the battles, and I'm very intrigued with these. I'm very intrigued to see it in training camp. I'm very, very intrigued and excited to see it in preseason when I finally get to see it with my own eyes instead of reading it. It's going to be super fun, super excited. I can't wait. So be sure to comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about my whole safety depth chart and my safety breakdown. Let me know what some of your interesting camp battle situations are. Like, what positions are you really, really excited for the camp battle? I know a lot of you guys can say quarterback, linebackers, offensive line, defensive line, running back, the whole Balaj Drake debate that has been going on all summer. Let me know, comment below, and I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. I went on Twitter and I asked you guys, because I haven't taken a comment of the day from Twitter for a very long time. So I went on Twitter literally 10 minutes before I was recording this, and I said, hey, who's got a comment or question for comment of the day? And Leighton jumped right on that real quick, and he asked me, which Dolphin player do you think was underrated the most in the Madden ratings? Now, a lot of Dolphin YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers in general, have been talking about the Madden rating that has come out. The Miami Dolphins, their rating as an overall team is bad. So if you look at it, the highest overall rated team is the Philadelphia Eagles at 89, and the lowest overall rated team is the Miami Dolphins at 74. They made the Dolphins the worst team in the NFL in Madden. With this, new Madden 20, there's a different rating scheme. It's called the stretch. Madden player rating stretch in Madden 20. If you go on Madden NFL 20 on Twitter, they have an article where you can read about the rating and how it's different and how they're trying to do it differently. But when it comes to the Dolphins, I think was the most underrated. I think Laramie Tunsil was the most underrated at 84. I know that they're going off of the career of these players, because what Madden used to do is what you did last year is your rating this year, which also kind of bothered me, because I remember one year J.J. Watt was like a 90-something when he was injured the year before. So that's where it kind of like bothers me, and I kind of call BS on that, where they say, oh, we go off their career, but J.J. Watt has been injured so much and you still have him ranked so high. I get he had those crazy sacks, but then also you got Russell Wilson has a better rating than Drew Brees, but you're going off their career. It doesn't make much sense to me. But Laramie Tunsil and, of course, Xavier Howard at 83. I don't think Xavier Howard should be an 83. I think that's too low. I think he should be a little bit higher. I think that has him ranked like the 12th best corner in the league in Madden, which he's not the 12th best corner in the league. He's top 5 corner in the league. And again, even if you look at his career, he's still a top corner in the league, especially playing in a defense with Matt Burke and no defensive line and him doing everything on his own. He's still a top 5 corner in the league. Just look at his look at the quarterback rating percentage when the ball's thrown to him. It's like in the 60s. He's top paid and he's well deserved. But for me, it's Laramie Tunsil, Xavier Howard. I think they're a little too low. I think they should be higher than Kenny Stills. But I like where Kenny Stills is at, and I think that Kenny Stills, all around great receiver, really helps this team, and he's just that type of player. But thank you so much, Leighton. The comment, you literally I tweeted that out and you jumped right on it. So thank you so much for that. Today, literally at 6:30 today, me and TD Fins Talk will be live on the radio show, which I will link below. It's literally, I'm going to have the description of today's episode, and then below it will be the link to listen to the radio show today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out. Richmond Webb's going to be there. Me and TD are going to be, essentially we took over their radio show, Fanatics.com, Fanatics Facebook group. You can also go there, check them out. But today at 6:30, me and TD are going to be on that ish, taking it over. So be sure to go check that out. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter yet, be sure to go do that, because I'm going to start randomly do things like this where about 20 minutes before I start recording these episodes, I'm just going to tweet out who's got a comment for me. Who wants to be on comment of the day? Who wants to be on here? And first one comes, first one serves. So, Leighton jumped on that. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm also got my Instagram there. I'm going to start posting more on Instagram. Maybe I'll start taking your guys' comments on Instagram as well. So be sure to check that out. Also, check out the Bit Boys. It's my second channel. It's my love. I've worked my butt off for that one. I've been doing video games on there for about 3-4 years now. Madden's coming out, so I will be getting Madden. I'm going to pre-order it, so I'm going to get it sooner, about 3 days earlier than the people who just didn't pre-order it or isn't going to get the extra copy that I'm getting. So be sure to go over there. If you like video games, if you like that stuff, check it out. We're also playing Mario Maker 2. I made a level. When I make them play that real soon, it's going to be fun. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Training camp is here Sunday. Sunday, the rookies will be here, which means Sunday I'm going live, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, not AM. I'm not a morning person, but 6:30 PM Eastern Standard Time. I'm going live. I'm going to do another hour show where I talk about what happened in the rookies and the start of training camp and all that stuff. So give this video a thumbs up for that. Give this video a thumbs up not only because you enjoy this content and because I helped you with your boredom for the past month of nothing, but also give this video a thumbs up because you're watching it on DolphinsTalk.com. Welcome. Also, if you're watching on DolphinsTalk.com, or even if you're not watching it on DolphinsTalk.com, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I have a lot planned. A lot planned. Not only are you going to get training camp videos from me every day, but you're going to be getting picks, fantasy football, previews, post-game, breaking news, all that stuff, live streams, preseason game live streams. I'm live streaming every single preseason game. So hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. Other than that, I'll see you Friday with another video. I'm going to be super excited. And then I'll see you Sunday with a live stream. And also I'll see you guys later today on the radio. So other than that, stay classy. Fins up.